Hello everybody, and welcome to another awesome wristwatch review. And today will be part 2 of our grey market wristwatch shopping. And today we are at the Bencoolen mall in the central of Singapore. And over here you will find lots of grey market or pre-owned watch shops. So let us go up and take a look at some of the shops. Right, here we go. Okay, now we're on the first level. As you can see, this mall has got lots and lots of pre-loved watch stores. Now first, I shall take a look at this particular store over here. I'll move to the front later, but let's take a look at some of the pieces they have. As you can see, they have some quite interesting pieces like Titoni in this particular shelf. I see the piece over there at $228. Here, more Titoni. These are all vintage pieces. Down below, some Seiko 5s. You can see that particular model in white is $135. Some Citizen pieces. Longines. And over here we see, more Longines pieces. This store carries some nice jewelry pieces as well as over here, more jewelry pieces. And they even have a Mickey Mouse watch over here. I wonder how much is that. It comes with a time. It looks like a Timepiece. That's right. It comes with a box. Let's move to the front to see the name of that particular store. Yep, this store's name is called JW Timepiece over there, and it's got quite a good range over there. Now let's take a look at the next store over there, right in front. It's called YJ Watch. Let's see what they have. It looks like they've quite a good range over here. Let's take a look. Yep, you can see some day dates at the top row in solid gold. And this date is in bejeweled. Datejust models for ladies. I think these are the 31mm pieces. Extremely good range. And I particularly like this one over here, the 178274 with the diamond hour markers and the mother of pearl dial. It's lovely. Lots of choices over here, and down below you'll see the Ladies President series, again with diamond hour markers, and these pieces have got diamond bezels as well. Really a fantastic range. More ladies pieces, and down below over here you will see the vintage men's pieces. It looks like the Oyster Precision over here. Moving to the next shelf. Oh my, this piece looks lovely. Look at the green emerald bezel. And more pieces from the Datejust 2 41mm. The mil gauze. And what you see here are the typical Datejust models, 36mm ones in half gold, as well as the Submariner and Yachtmaster. And more Datejust with diamonds. Oh, I like this one. This looks like the Datejust with the diamond hour markers and the mother of pearl dial. Now I heard that the mother of pearl dials are not so easy to come by. This is a really nice piece. And they even have a Datejust below with a pink dial. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? Now this is YJ watches, and it looks like they have a pretty good range. And if you were to go inside over there, you can see that they do have some other brands as well, like the Omega. I think that's the Schumacher series in the colorful yellow and red, as well as Cartier. Alright, so this is YJ Watch with a pretty good range. It's at Bencoolen and it's store number 0172. So let's move on to the other stores. And over here, I'm familiar with this particular store. If I'm not mistaken, it's Brightime. It's at 0171. Yep, Brightime. There's always a queue to get into Brightime. They are really popular. As you can see, this is Brightime. It's 0170. And it's a very popular store with a fantastic range. Now they don't indicate the pricing, but their watches are really well displayed, in my humble opinion. Over here you can see a whole range of Daytonas in solid gold. Right. On the next shelf you'll see more Daytona pieces, all in half gold. Just look at the range that they have, it's really fantastic. Look at this row of half gold Daytonas with white face. They have 4 pieces. And the one in black, they have 4 pieces as well. From my understanding, lots of tourists come to this store to purchase their grey market watches. So if you're coming to Singapore, you can visit Brightime at 0170. And over here we have a shelf with many Submariner pieces, as well as the GMT Masters. We have the Sprites, the Bat Girl, the Root Beer, and even the Coke. And over here you see more pieces. We have 2 pieces of the GMT Master with the what we call meteorite dial. Fantastic. And in this shelf you will find more pieces, the Datejust pieces, as well as the Oyster Perpetual OP series. Quite a good range. And these are the gold series, and these are the green dial lady series, and more OP Oyster Perpetuals over here. Although Brightime does not state their prices in their display itself, I believe they do have their prices clearly indicated in their website. So if you look at Brightime by Champion Time, you are able to find all their prices on their website. So as you can see, they do have a fantastic range, and even Frank Muller. Over here you will find the display of Frank Muller, and over here a display of the Tudor range. You have the Black Bay chronograph in the Panda and the reverse Panda, as well as the Pelagos, the Tudor Ranger, the Black Bay 58 in blue, the Black Bay in half gold, and they even have the Tudor 1928, or 1926, beg your pardon, and the Tudor Royal. What we have here is the Omega display. Again, you will see a fantastic range. I do see a Snoopy Omega, the one on the left, which is quite rare, and of course the ubiquitous Speedmaster. Speedmaster, we have one vintage piece, they even have a modern piece, as well as the Seamaster 300. Over here you see more vintage Omega pieces. I think these are the Omega, not too sure which series they're from. The Railmaster, that's right, Omega Railmaster, as well as some other watches from Oris and Tissot. Now this is Brightime. As you can see, a queue is forming outside to purchase from Brightime. At least view their watches. So this store is quite fantastic in their range. Over here we see more pieces.
You ask your friend want to buy or you want to sell to me. Sell to me also can.
This is the Yacht Master series. As you can see, they have a fantastic range of Yacht Masters, all with the blue dials, and the GMT Master over there. Alright, so this is Brightime, and let's take a look at their back display. And they do have other brands as well other than Rolex, although that's something they carry strongly. Over here, we do see Richard Mille. Fantastic range of Richard Milles, Patek Philippe, and they have 3 pieces of the 5711 in steel and the blue face, as well as other 5712, as well as the Aquanaut series, and they even have a so it's fantastic range. And of course they have other pieces as well, like the Moser and C Tourbillon over there. Unfortunately the prices are not indicated, so you are encouraged to go to their website to take a look. And this particular rack showcases the Panerai series, the Luminor Marina, Luminor GMT, Luminor Submersible Chronograph. Now this is interesting. And last but certainly not least, no, there's more. You can take a look at the Audemars Piguet range. This is the Royal Oak, of course. More Royal Oak offshore. And of course the typical Royal Oak three-handed series over here. So as you can see, they do have a good range of Royal Oaks as well. Now over here we have Hublot. Wow. Honestly, I'm not expecting to see such a huge range of Hublot pieces. All manners of chronographs, power reserve timepieces, skeleton pieces, diamond bezel pieces, and this Hublot series that looks a little bit like the Richard Mille. Here we have the more less known watches, as compared of course to the AP, Tag Heuer, Corum, Zenith, Ball, Hamilton, Breitling, as well as Cartier, Ulysse Nardin, IWC, and they do stock some watch winders, watch cases, watch rolls as well, from Wolf and Boxy, and a little bit of pens as well. So now this is Brightime. Let me move on to some other stores and I'll get back to you shortly. See you in a while. Okay, thanks for waiting. I'm back. Now we are here at the 3D Watch Shop located at the Bencoolen. Now this is not a pre-loved watch shop, but this is a brand new watch shop. But I believe they are very well known for their range of Seikos, the Japanese watches, G-Shocks, which I believe are very well priced from what I hear. So let's take a look if this is true. Now 3D Watch Shop, as you can see, is quite a large store, and they do stock a fantastic range of G-Shocks. As you can see, let me take a closer look. More G-Shocks, and even more G-Shocks over here. So I'll move to the other side to give you a better look at the G-Shocks that they have. So as you can see, they do stock a fantastic range of G-Shocks in this particular store, and from what I hear, they are pretty competitively priced. So do come down to 3D Watch Shop to take a look at their range. Now these particular pieces here, they're all marked with their prices, so let's take a closer look. They do carry Coach, so if you're keen on a Coach timepiece, you can come take a look. And these are all their mainstay watches from Casio, can get one ladies timepiece for just $28 with a Tiffany blue dial. Now that's incredible. And if you're keen on the retro style watches, they can be had for $30. For example, this World Time with a metal bracelet for just $36. Or a ladies timepiece, quartz for $25. Or if you want gold pieces, gold plated I'm sure, for just $30 to $40 over here. And the more modern pieces are down below. As you can see, they do have a fantastic range, and even a Casio moon face. Now I've not seen this before. Casio moon face with metal bracelet for just $71. And some psychedelic Casio timepieces over here for $74. Now that's fantastic. And over here in the center, you'll see Alba. Again, they have a fantastic range of Alba watches over here. I think it's very interesting. And you even have an automatic over here, right in the center. And over here, you'll see the Luminox series, Swiss-made watches. Again, a fantastic range to choose from. And again, I have to say, from what I hear, 3D trading has very competitive pricing, and their prices are all very transparent. They're all displayed over here. So if you're keen on the timepiece, do come down, take a look. As you can see, more Casio timepieces from anything from $28, $27 in fact, all the way to $41 on the top rack. And we have Datejust lookalikes for just $32 over here. And more Casio in various shapes and sizes. And some kids watches even below, and of course plastic for just $21. Fantastic range from 3D Trading Private Limited. And how about Fossil? They carry Fossil as well. Oh, I like this rainbow colored bezel. Well, I've not seen this before, and it looks lovely, isn't it? And more Fossil watches. More dressy pieces over here. Automatic, no less. I like the square one at the back. Looks pretty interesting. And here we have more Casio pieces. They go from $20 to $50. And there's even one, of course, the world famous F91 for just $18. And of course some other psychedelic colors down below. And some more sporty Casio pieces over here in black resin. They go for roughly $30 to $50, as you can see. Casio black pieces. I think these are very good for military men, as well as for wearing when going for your sports. Right? And some more metal pieces that go for between $60 to $100. Alright, so this is 3D Watch Shop located at 0195 at the Bencoolen. And as you can see, they are an authorized dealer for many brands, and their range and pricing is very, very competitive indeed. They even have Seiko Presage. So do come down to 3D Watch Shop if you are keen. And from what I hear, the prices are real good. Now let me move on to the next shop, Taiwan Watch. Sorry, I think I'll go for Mei Watch Dealer first. Over here, since I'm right in front. Now this is Mei Watch Dealer. Mei Watch Dealer is located at 0177 at the Bencoolen. And they sell first-hand watches, brand new watches. Let's take a look at some of the brands they carry. Louis Jean for $48. Carry Casio as well. They have a good range. For example, The pricing is not so transparent, but I think you do have to go in to take an inquiry if you are keen on any of their pieces. These are alright. These are pieces that they display the prices for $15. They carry Adidas, Skechers, Casio down below, as well as Niho Watch from Germany. So this is their Casio pieces. Oh, this is interesting. I used to love these calculator watches. I think they're going for $23. Oh, I like this white one. Extremely retro. Calculator watch for just $23. Maybe I'll get it later. Alright, so this is Niho Watch dealer at 0177. Very interesting pieces that they have. G-Shock. More G-Shock. And even more G-Shock pieces. And some, oh, I like that one. That looks like the Kermit, doesn't it? The one in the center. The Casio VR water resistant 200 meters. And from what I understand, this Niho Watch dealer, they are an authorized dealer for Casio and all the brands they stock. Okay, now what we have here is Taiwan watch and clock. They do carry a mixed match of different brands. Casio, clocks as well. Let's take a look at this particular piece. Koseki as well as Casio and Rhythm clocks. Some Casio timepieces ranging from $21, as well as various G-Shocks. Alright, let me find more shops and I'll get back to you real soon. Okay, thanks for waiting. Now I'm in front of a Niho Watch dealer. They are located at 0144. It's a pretty well decorated store, I would say so. Let's take a look at what watches they have in front. And look like they have lots of Rolexes. This is the Ladies President series, as well as the Lady Datejust. That looks like the 28mm pieces. And more Rolex pieces over here. We can see the GMT Master 2 Lunette Noir, the one that I have, as well as the Sky Dweller, Explorer 2, Submariner, and various sports models like the Sprite, the Pepsi, GMT, and the Datejust. Alright, so now this is Niho Watch dealer at 0144 at the Bencoolen. Do come down, take a look if you're keen. Now moving on, this is VW Timepiece at 0145, but it's closed, so I won't be able to take a look. Let's move on. Now what we have here is 7 watches, and 7 watches is located at 0147. Let's take a look at what they have in the display. We have some vintage pieces. It looks like a Corum, Hublot. Some vintage Rolex date models over there at the back, in the center, as well as a vintage Datejust. Over here we see some Explorer pieces, as well as some sports models like the GMT2, the Batman, and the, of course, Daytona. Okay, let me see if there are more stores and I'll get back to you real soon. Hi, and thanks for waiting. I'm back with another store. It's called About Time. It's located at 0190 at the Bencoolen. Let's take a look at some of the pieces they have in the window. You can see that they have the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Chrono Royal Oak. The Batman, Kermit, Royal Oak Perpetual Calendar. Oh, this is nice. Rolex Daytona with the meteorite dial and solid gold. And this is the Sea Dweller, Submariner date, Submariner Bluesy, and a bejeweled Rolex piece. This is the Submariner, as well as some ladies pieces as well. Lady Datejust models below. And a 28mm Datejust in solid gold with a Jubilee bracelet. Pretty good range of ladies models at About Time. And they do have some interesting pieces here as well. Oh, I like this one. The Datejust, a vintage piece with a pink dial and diamond hour markers. And this piece is very interesting, with a side dial for Mickey Mouse with a yellow dial, and this one has got an eagle and another Mickey Mouse piece over there at the back. Two more, in fact, one with a white dial and one with a black dial. And they do have a Datejust as well behind with the Vignet diamonds and full diamond bezel. And they have some other pieces here. Jacquedro, Frank Muller, Crazy Owls, and they do sell replacement bezels as well. So this is About Time at 0190 at the Bencoolen. So if you're keen to purchase a watch, do come down. Okay, let me see if there are more stores. I think we are just about at the end. I'll get back to you real soon. Okay, I did manage to find one more store. It's at 0127. It's called Time Story. Unfortunately, they do not have much watches on display, but I do see Richard Mille at the front of the store, so I shan't be going there because the owner is sitting right there. But I did manage to find the back of Asia Timepiece Center. Over here, as you can see, Asia Timepiece Center. So let's take a look at their shelves. They have Omega, IWC, Jaeger LeCoultre, Longines. So we have some Omegas over here. Some more Omegas. Corum. And if I'm not mistaken, this is a Patek Philippe 24 in solid gold. Interesting piece. IWC Pilot. And some extremely vintage pieces from Rolex. This 6694 34mm pieces over here. Some vintage gold Rolexes. Modern Tudor Pelago. Grand Seiko as well. If you're keen on Grand Seiko, Asia Timepieces Center has it. Over here, for example, the one on the extreme left is going for $6,400 with the green bezel. They do have one in the blue bezel as well for $5,980. And the Tudor, can't quite see the price. And they do have some ladies Datejust as well over there. More Datejust vintage pieces and some men's Datejust pieces. And more Rolex. And I like the way Asia Timepiece displays their watches because they display them with the boxes, so you can clearly see what you're going to get if you purchase these pieces. For example, if you purchase this solid gold ladies Datejust with the President bracelet, you can see that they're giving you this box and papers in a full set. Unfortunately, the pricing is not there, so if you're keen on the pricing, you can come to Asia Timepiece to inquire. Right. So that's Asia Timepiece. I think I'm about done. I have one large store to showcase to you. It's located on the other side.
No diamond don't have.
No, then
And it's called Niho Watch. Now Niho Watch is located at 0180 at the Bencoolen, and it's the store where I purchased my date just with the diamond dial, aka the one that Jenny L featured. Now let's take a look at what they have. Okay, so this is Niho Watch at 0180 at the Bencoolen. Thanks for watching.